The chicken's here.
How are you doing?
I'm okay. A little tired. I haven't been sleeping well. So, but I'm okay. I'm excited about my cake today.
I am so pumped to see this cake. I need a cake in my life. I don't know about you, but I need a cake in my life.
I definitely need a cake in my life, and this cake is gonna be twisty. I don't know if you've ever tried to make anything with like baked goods with beans before, but I have.
No, that is a no.
Oh, I had made a black bean brownie once, and it was stellar. So I'm excited about the cake.
Awesome.
Yeah,
this is like gluten-free. You're really climbing Mount Everest right now today.
Yeah,
because it's totally gluten-free. The frosting, all the stuff.
Yeah, and it's actually got a lot of protein in it because of the beans and the coconut cream, and they're obviously they all have a fat content, but they're a good fat content. You don't want to be eating like the cake instead of dinner. But sometimes if you're gonna pick a cake to eat instead of dinner, this would probably be a good one.
Here's you and I in bed tonight with the cake.
I know.
Watching the news.
Oh my God. Well, I have my cool t-shirt on today. You can't see it. Let's see. I can't even get it. It was so summer. It was my web series t-shirt.
Oh. Yeah. Can you still see the web series?
Probably. You could probably just YouTube it, and I'm sure all the episodes are up. We made it when nobody even knew what like the rules were around web series. We're like, so are the episodes 5 minutes or 15 minutes? So we started out with 3 to 5 minute episodes because that was what everybody was doing, and then we ended with a 15-minute one. And well, one of these days I'll finish writing it.
How many episodes did you do?
We did 12, I think. I think we did 12 episodes.
So like a first season?
Yeah.
And what's it about?
It was mainly about the environment and hence the leaf, and the killing of the bees and the birds and what's doing that. And
well, does it hold up today if I watched it?
Oh yeah. I was way ahead of my time with trying to alert people about bees and pesticides and what they were doing, and I sort of went in a sci-fi direction with it. But ultimately, I think my idea was whoever controls the weather controls the universe.
You should put up the YouTube link after the show today, so if people want to check it out.
Yeah.
I'd like to see it.
Okay. I will do that.
Who knows? Maybe you'll get a following.
All these years later, I think it's 7 years later. Okay, so this is funny and apropos to what we're doing now. Because I call it my NYU film school experience because we didn't know what the hell we were doing. So, but I knew a ton of people in the film industry and had a lot of really great connects. And so I said, we'll pay. Well, we couldn't pay much. It was ultra SAG, new media, low budget, but you'll get tape and we will cook for you. So everybody just like they were flipped out. My sister came and we made food for everybody and we catered to everybody's needs. We went from vegan to vegetarian to we had food all the time, everywhere. Everyone was super well fed. So everyone was happy on our set.
I have said that for years. I've taught that in film school. Listen, kids, you got to have good food on film sets if you want good quality work.
Yeah, and if you're not paying people much, then that's the least you can do.
Oh, God, 100%.
Yeah, so
those ones that you're on where they're not paying you very much and you're eating granola bars that you're angry.
Oh, really bad. Not happy. We had, from the minute they got on the set, breakfast burritos all the way through dinner. It was awesome.
Good.
So my cake today, it goes in a springform pan. You guys know what a springform pan, it opens up and you can take the sides off. And I'm going to line it with my favorite thing, Lisa, which is?
I think you must be, you had another life in the 1700s because you really love parchment.
I love parchment paper. My favorite parchment paper is brown, but this was white, so that's
I have the brown one.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to line the bottom of it with that. I always start with getting the pans prepared before I bake something, so you're not like racing around at the end trying to figure out what you're putting your cake in. And I'm going to
who wants to do that?
What?
Who wants to race around? You've like made this incredible batter and then you go, wait, I don't have it.
Where did I put it? Oh my God. So I sprayed it with a little coconut oil, which is my thematic ingredient. Now this cake is a whitish cake, and then I'm going to put a chocolate frosting on it. But I saw these gorgeous pears at the store.
Oh my God, that looks like something out of a painting.
It really should be a painting. And so I thought I'm going to caramelize some pears on the bottom.
Ooh.
And so that's what I am doing.
Where did you get the recipe?
Online. I was hunting around, and this is called Anna Jones's Amazing Lemon Cannelli Bean Cake. And it intrigued me. So we're going to make it, even though I've never made it before. But I have made it.
Hi.
Walnut.
Oh, that's the cat cam. Well, so you're putting your own Debriana twist on it.
I am.
As always.
That's how we do it around here. So I'm going to caramelize these while I make the batter. And so I'm going to cut them into, I don't know, 1/4 inch slices. I'm putting about a tablespoon, maybe half a tablespoon of butter in this pan. And I'm going to melt it. Then I'll add the pear to it and a little bit of sugar. And pears are also really good with chocolate.
Yes,
so
they are.
I think the whole thing's going to work.
I think it's going to work. That's
I don't know.
Cooking, well, baking, the science of it, you're just hoping when you haven't done something before that it's going to work.
Well, I know. And I'm not really altering the cake recipe. I'm just adding to the cake recipe. So, I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel, let's just say.
Does it say like what type of cake? So it's in a springform pan. It'll be kind of akin to a, like some kind of birthday cake type of thing, or what's?
Yeah, I think that's probably right.
Yeah.
And I have this beautiful turbinado sugar, like you do.
Yeah,
that's my favorite.
I love that sugar. Oh, that looks.
Yeah.
What a beautiful pear. Where did you get those?
Whole Foods had them right when I walked in the door, and I thought, oh my God, I have to do something with these pears.
I haven't had a pear in a long time.
I know, they were gorgeous. So they knew what to do. They did it right when you walked in the door.
They always do that.
Yeah, torture you. Well, in those days when you didn't go to the when you went to the grocery store all the time, you always bought a lot more than you needed because like I saw these pears, I would have never done that. But now, we're not going to the grocery store so much, and I'm doing some stuff online. I think I actually am saving a little money.
I think we all are. I was just thinking today, like, I haven't put gas in my car in a month.
Well, geez, did you see the price of gas? It's $1.64.
I know.
I'm like, for God's sake, why can't we go somewhere?
I know.
Oh,
no, it's crazy. It's crazy.
All right, so they're starting to cook. So I'm going to go ahead and do the batter while that's doing its thing. I already have the oven on 375.
Okay.
And I need some melted coconut oil. So it's been sitting in that pan getting nicely melted. Okay, so I already rinsed my cannelli beans. I need 2 cans. They're rinsed and drained. And my assistant just handed me them.
Snap, snap. There it is. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Isn't this weird? This is so Italian. Cannelli beans.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around cake, beans, cake, you know.
Well, this is welcome to the land of being gluten-free, I guess, right?
Well, it's like being an inventor. You're just constantly trying to figure it out. But it's fun. But that part's the challenge is fun.
Yeah, and it's, if it's delicious, then who cares? Okay, so see my beautiful cup? This is a different one.
Ooh. Now I know what to get you for Christmas.
I know what to get you for Christmas. All right, so here's my trick. I need semi-hard honey.
Okay.
So I have an ice cream scoop that I've coated with coconut oil.
Okay.
And I'm digging it out of here, and it's going to slide right out.
That is a genius hack right there.
Yep, into my cup, and I need 2/3 of a cup. So that's that. So that's 1/3, and that's going in. But the oil stays on there, so it's not like you have to keep adding it. It all comes off.
Coconut oil is just a miracle product, okay? The coconut in general is an incredible, what is it? A fruit, I guess? A nut?
Nut.
It's a nut.
It's got fiber, and it's really good for you. So I'm assuming the cake is going to be good for you.
Yes, keep telling me about that.
Yeah, I know. While I'm sitting there at night eating it.
All the frosting.
I'm going to flip my pears over. Oh, look at that.
Yum.
They're getting browned. That one's not ready yet. Turn that back over. It's weird. My frying pan is hot on one side and not on the other.
Why?
I don't know. But you can see it. Like that. Those are browner than that one is. But anyway, there you go. They're turning brown.
Okay.
That's what they're doing. Okay. Now I'm going to add, what else does it say? Puree the beans, honey, and vanilla. All right. This is my gorgeous vanilla.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, right? It's super vanilla-y. So I will do that.
I want to make this cake now.
Okay. Well, you haven't seen it yet, but it sounded like it was good.
It was fun.
And we're going to puree everything in this Cuisinart. Here they go. See, it's kind of a batter.
Yeah, beans are a pretty incredible thing too.
All right. Oh, it's gorgeous. There it is. Food cam.
It looks like yellow cake batter.
Yeah, well, it smells like beans, I can tell you that. So far, it smells like beans.
Yeah. It's Friday.
I'm frying my pears. I might turn my pan around. Oh, that one looks gorgeous. Now, at Thanksgiving, I make this pie that I use apple slices and pear slices for the crust.
Uh-huh.
And that way, because like, who wants to eat crust at the end of Thanksgiving when you've already had like all that stuffing?
I do.
Okay, so that's in there. Now you add an egg one at a time.
So it's not vegan, it's just gluten-free.
Correct. Yeah, don't go down that vegan path.
Don't go down that road.
No. All right, one at a time. 2. Oh, look at it go.
Wow. It's so pretty.
Yeah. And it's getting bigger.
It's expanding. It's expanding.
All right. There you go. Wow, that's wild. Okay. Wow, it's beautiful. Now that looks like a cake batter.
It really does. Wow.
Okay. So the next thing you do is mix the dry stuff in here. And the dry, I'm going to flip my pears. I'm double dutying everything right now. Oh, they look so pretty.
Look, you're your own sous chef right now.
I know, it's sad, isn't it? Wow, that's gorgeous. Okay, I'm turning.
Oh my God, those look so good. Yum.
Yeah, they're really pretty. All right, so this is the main thing over here with how you're going to tighten this up. I'm going to use my precious almond flour. This is ground almonds, and I thought I had enough. I need about a cup. Oh, I do have enough. That's exciting.
Yay.
I had almond flour at the ready, but as I told you, almond flour is gotten stupid expensive. So I was happy to have that in my cupboard. And I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Where are my teaspoons? Here they are. These are pretty spoons, aren't they?
Oh, those are nice.
Yeah, they're really pretty. So 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Go in. There. And a healthy pinch of salt. And I have my beautiful vanilla salt.
Yum.
Yeah.
I just sit here, when you cook, I just sit here and say yum every few minutes.
And then I'm going to add my coconut oil to that. And I need 2 tablespoons of that. And I've already melted that. It says melted. So 1, 2. Lovely. And
I knew you were coming. I'd have baked a cake.
well, I'm baking one for you. All right, I'm going to mix that up a little bit. So we'll have to see how Ronan likes it, because he's the one who's gluten-free now.
That's right.
All right, so here it goes. Here.
Okay, you're putting it all in.
I'm putting it all in. I'm making the batter. There we go. I wanted to mix the baking powder a little bit more with the almonds before I added this in.
Is there any sugar?
Just the honey.
That's it.
Yep. So it's going to be really a healthy cake. We'll see if it tastes good. Now the directions say it's going to be looser, pretty loose cake batter, which this is.
Are you going to taste the batter?
Okay. It's good.
Is it good?
Yeah. How weird. It is. All right. Now here's my beautiful pan that's ready. I'm going to lay my caramelized pears in the bottom.
Oh my God, that's going to be so good.
Yeah, that's going to be different.
But you're not going to do like an upside down cake. You're going to leave them on the bottom.
Correctamundo.
Okay.
Yes, I am. I'm just leaving them on the bottom.
I put my pears where I want to.
That's right. You're not going to bust my pears around.
Bust my pears.
Wow, this is perfect. Perfect amount. Oh, they're very pretty.
Oh, nice.
That looks pretty. Okay, now I'm going to pour my batter in.
Wow.
And this cake says it takes about 40 minutes in the oven.
Okay.
You know, until the cake, cake tester comes out clean in the middle. Some people like when I see a recipe online, I read through the comments, because if there's a quirky thing about it, somebody will have told you. And I saw somebody said it might take a little longer to bake. Now, who knows if their oven is the right temperature or not, but they said be ready. You might want to add tinfoil to the top if it starts to, if you need to leave it in there longer than 40 minutes.
You'll have to check you have an oven light. You can look at it.
Yeah. So I'm going to put this on, since it says 40 minutes, I'm going to put it on for 30. and check it at 30.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So now the pièce de résistance.
My favorite.
The frosting.
Yay!
All right. So this is what had to happen with the frosting. It's a trick.
Okay.
But I have tried it before, and this frosting is super good.
Okay.
So you have to use the coconut cream from Trader Joe's. And it's coconut cream, not coconut milk.
Okay.
And you want to put it in the refrigerator. Some people are super sticky about this, like put it at the back of the refrigerator so that it gets really cold overnight. And you want it to go for 24 hours. So I put it in there last night. The reason you do that is you want the milk, if there's any in it, to separate from the cream.
Right.
You just want the hard part of the coconut. So it's better if let me get that can, and I'll show you the coconut. I took pictures of myself along the way. It's this coconut cream.
Oh, I've used that before.
Yeah. So it's just the cream.
Okay.
And then you measure that out. You melt chocolate chips or some kind of chocolate. I used really dark chocolate, and you let that cool a little bit, and you mix it in a cold bowl with a cup of coconut cream, a 1 1/4 cup of chocolate melted, and a 1/4 cup of cocoa. And then you put it back in the refrigerator. You mix it all up and put it back in the refrigerator for a couple more hours. And so because I knew I was going to do that, that's that in there, that mixture.
And
it was delicious to start with.
Wow.
So now I'm just going to beat it. Beat it.
Okay.
In my KitchenAid.
Really we're like preparing like a cooking show.
as it now here, and I actually have a camera guy.
I know.
All right, let's see. Whoa, it is hard. Go in there. Lock that down. Okay, let's see what happens.
What are you going to be adding to it?
Nothing. I'm just going to whip it up.
Oh, okay. That's
so
it.
Now, yeah, just says to whip it. Whip it good.
Devo.
Yeah. We're old. And now it's whipping. Oh my God, that smells really good.
What's happening to it?
It's getting lighter, and it's like a ganache kind of.
Oh, yum.
It's just getting lighter and more and spreadable because it was just in a lump. Okay, I think that's good.
Is it kind of like whipping when you whip butter?
Yum. Yes. Yes, it is. It's thick.
Oh my God, look at it.
Isn't it pretty?
It transformed.
It did. So that will be the frosting on the cake.
Yeah.
So that was kind of like you have to prepare that in advance. It's not a last minute thing. But I've been thinking about this cake for 2 days.
I've been dreaming of this cake.
Now that's just weird. I've been dreaming of a bean cake. But here's my beanstalk. I'm totally on brand.
You are. You're on brand. You're working it. It's all coming together in a synergy.
Okay. So I will post pictures of what I did along the way with my frosting, and I will post a picture of the cake when it comes out of the oven.
So this cake, as was posted earlier, is a thank you on Friday to all the health workers that are working so hard to keep people safe and healthy and save lives.
Yes.
But you made them a cake.
I did. the healthcare workers and the people working in long-term care facilities and nursing homes. It's a really, really hard and dangerous job right now. And lots of people are suffering across the country that are in nursing homes and long-term care facilities. It's an underreported thing, and a lot of death is happening in those areas. So we need to keep them in our thoughts and bake them a cake.
If we could, we'd bring them a piece of cake.
Yeah. If I knew anybody there, I would. But I don't know anybody in a long-term care facility, or nor do I know anyone who works in one. But my neighbor is a hospice nurse, and she is vegan. Gluten-free, and she will be getting a piece of cake because it's Friday and she deserves cake.
Yay! Yes, she does.
Yeah. So I already let her know. She texted me a picture of her bottle of wine and her mask that I made her, all ready for her weekend. And I said, "Oh, and guess what you're getting? Cake."
Also, it's funny that way. I've noticed the teachers right now of the schools, they're all ready with their wine for Friday night.
And it's weird. Why are we waiting for Friday? Every day feels Friday.
But they had to work all week and they're exhausted trying to get used to it.
Well, I guess they did, right? Online, they've been working.
Yeah. And it's a whole new, I just know with my kids, with the server goes down at the school and they're trying to get everybody to do their stuff, and it's all virtual. It's really wild.
It's amazing. So my thank you nurse will be getting some cake, and I'll post it for you guys. So if you do know anyone, you can make it for them too.
Yes.
Yay.
Thank you, Debriana. That was so great.
You're welcome. Have a great Friday, a great weekend, and anyone who's listening. And come on.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.